Good morning, Harvest Hawks. How are we doing on this fine Monday, our last Monday of April? In 2 days, we are officially in May. So, the joy of May is that it is Asia and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So, it's going to be fun celebrating all those wonderful people, especially since we have a lot of them on our campus. Not tons and tons, but plenty, plenty. All right, today is Monday. According to my National Day calendar, today is Poem in Your Pocket Day, Shrimp Scampi Day, Zipper Day, and a Peace Rose Day. So let's go out there and be peaceful as we can be. Starting tomorrow, we are going to be starting our SBAC testing. Okay. As Mr. Bennett went over with you, we have some incentives and prizes this year. So each day of testing, you have a chance to earn a ticket for your attendance and your effort. Those tickets will put into a raffle during lunch the following day. And during lunchtime, Mr. Bennett will be pulling tickets. You also have a chance at the end of each week of testing. All those students who were here 100% of the time, who gave 100% of effort, will earn a free popsicle on Friday. So this week and next week, okay? We'll not be selling popsicles to any third through sixth grade students at that time. Only those who earn them will get them. And we have a separate thing working out with first through second, so don't worry about you guys. All right. At the end of the testing window, each class that had 100% attendance during testing and at least 90% of your students earning effort tickets each day will earn a pizza party and a grade level dance party. It's quite fun, something to look forward to. So this week we are going to be doing English, the English part of the SBAC test. Next week we'll be doing the math, and then all my wonderful fifth graders will be taking the science test during week 3. If you have to be absent for any reason, please make sure your parents call the office because I need to know where you are, because I will be hunting you down the minute you're back here to make sure that you have made up your test. This is for grades 3 through 6. Okay. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to show how much progress they've made this year. And since that's my job this year, that's my goal. All right. Some people, lucky winners, will get to test with me, and that's only because of different arrangements. And some people will be testing with other people because that's what works best for them. So if you see some friends leaving the classroom and testing elsewhere, they're not out of the test. They need a different environment to test in because we all focus differently for different things. All right. That being said, try your best. I know it's going to be a challenge, but the goal is that you're sitting in your seat, that you are alert, meaning you're awake, that your mouth is shut, your mind is whirring, and you are thinking all your best wonderful thoughts about how you can best solve a question that they're asking you. There's a lot of different strategies out there that I'm sure your teachers are going over with you, but some off the top of my head: circle questions, multiple choice circle questions with circles next to them means you have one choice. You can only choose one. If it's a square next to the answer choices, it usually means there's more than one answer. Pay attention to the directions. When it says choose all, that means you're going to select more than one. Pay attention to words that are capitalized or bolded because they might be telling you what to do or what to focus in on for that question. When you're writing your answers, plan it out first. Think about how you want to attack that question and answer it the best possible way. Your goal is to shoot for a paragraph at minimum. Like, look at my face. Minimum. When you're responding to the performance tasks. Okay, the more you can put into writing, the better off you'll be for points wise. Let's see. Do I have any other nuggets of. Oh, I always love the 50-50, right? Cross out the ones you know are obviously wrong. Look for any trick wording because those are the ones designed to trip you up. Um, and when in doubt, go with your gut, right? Your gut is telling you what your answer should be. You should listen to that. Don't ignore that. Usually your first choice, usually, not always, but usually your first choice is your best choice. So don't second guess yourself. Go with your gut. Do what's best for you. Choose your best answer. Okay? I know you all have come so far this year. Your teachers deserve pats on the back because they really have been working hard with you all year long. So please do the best that you can. Show us what you've got. And we all believe in you. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. All right. So as you saw in my announcements, both baseball and softball won their games on Friday. They have another game this week at Biola. So congrats to both teams. Keep up the good work. Aside from that, there's supposed to be a PTA event this Friday, but it's being postponed. And Science Olympiad, good luck this Saturday. You guys are going to be competing it's this Saturday at Sunnyside High School, so good luck to you all. Next week, like I said, we're going to be working on math next week. And nothing else huge is coming up except for next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Oh, let's pay attention to those wonderful teachers that I was just talking about next week. But, give them a pat on the back this week too. They're working hard. So are you. All right. Aside from that, I am done for today with my announcements. Remember, hands are for helping, not for hurting. Let's watch each other's boundaries, meaning that we shouldn't be invading each other's spaces all the time. If they don't want you to touch them, they should tell you, no, thank you. Please stop touching me. And you need to listen. All right. Your goal is to stay in class to the best of your ability as much as you can so you can learn all that you can before the testing starts. And try to be your best Hawk self, okay? Be safe, be respectful, be responsible, all the wonderful things. And I know we're going to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. It's going to be in the 80s this week. So please remember our dress code. Your shorts should be coming to your mid-thigh. Your shoes should have backings on them so they don't fly off when you're running around, or you could slip and fall and hurt yourself, which has happened time and time again. So please be mindful of that. Your clothing should not be like straps and whatnot should not be so thin that we can see any undergarments. Those are your personal items to wear. We don't need to be a part of that. Okay, so pull them up, cover them up the best that you can. All right. Aside from that, like I said earlier, I think it was a week ago, food from the cafeteria stays in the cafeteria. Eat it there, keep it there. We don't need all that trash out on the playground. And aside from that, if you are a walker, if you walk home, please stay with your teacher to get across the street. We don't need anybody crossing the street that's not in a crosswalk with someone making sure they're making it safely across. We've had a lot of people cutting across the streets, not in crosswalks. If your parents try to go, let's just hurry up across here, say, nope, we need to use the crosswalk, please, because it makes the teachers really nervous to watch you do that. People in cars sometimes don't see you, and we don't want anybody to get hit by a car. That would be tragic, and I don't know how well I would just be wrecked. So please remember, my goal is to keep everybody safe. That means getting to your cars at the end of the day. If you take the bus, you got to listen to that bus driver, folks. I'm getting reports from buses, and those reports are going into my system. So keep your voices down so they can focus on driving. Keep your hands to yourself. You should stay in your seat at all time. You know the rules, okay? And if they write you up, so be it. Now it's my turn to call home and deal with that. All right. All right, so those are all the things I have to say. Let's go out there and be amazing hawks. As a hawk, I pledge to H, help others when they are in need. A, act safe, respectfully, and responsibly on all that I do. W, work hard both inside and outside of my classroom. K, keep my hands and my feet to myself at all times. S, speak out against bullies. We are Harvest Hawks.